Today is the Valentine's Day, and I want to do something different than what I usually do. We're gonna pull some cards and about the Valentine's Day, and if you can comment down below. I don't know how to operate live. However, I'm gonna do my best. Okay, let's go with it. Now, I want to pull some cards first. And if this is your first time here, this is Divine Light, and I'm so happy you've joined me today. We're going to see if we have any blockages about love. If you're manifesting love, if you're manifesting someone, maybe specific, maybe generally, you overall have an idea of what kind of a person that you want in your life as a partner, life partner, soulmate, a twin flame, but they're not showing up. Maybe that's the problem here. So we're going to look up what are those blockages. Thank you for the likes. Hello. Hi. And we're going to pull some blockages. So you guys just new here. Let me tell you again. Today is the Valentine's Day, and if you are manifesting someone specific or a new lover in your life and you're not really showing this person why they're not really showing up, we're going to pull some cards to see what that blockage is. And then, hi Robin, hi Nelia, and then we're going to write them down, what shows up, and then we're going to burn them like as an intention, kind of like a quick clearing, okay? Let's see. Okay, what we have here is actually 4 of Cups. Let's try to get some more light here. Yep. Dissatisfaction, boredom, withdrawal. So some of you might actually feel boredom. Maybe you start, hi Claudia, thank you for being here. And maybe when you go into a new relationship, at first it's really exciting, but then everything progresses, it starts getting boring, and which is actually, if it happens with everything, if you are starting a new job, if for 6 months you might be so excited, but then it can fizzle out. Hi Rosie, hi. And it might actually get a little boring. Yes, that might be something that you're feeling. Maybe a current relationship that you have, you might be feeling dissatisfaction. Let's write them down here. And then we're going to burn them all the way so you can feel that satisfaction back in your reading, okay? In your relationship, or maybe if you're manifesting a relationship. Let's write those things down that are actually, blockages. We have here forward momentum, overcoming obstacles. So another thing here, yes, maybe it gets boring time to time, the relationship, and then you actually progress, forward momentum stops. Okay, that's what usually happens in relationships. After you start getting used to each other, you might get bored of each other. You might start to, hi Renata, how are you? And it starts to get boring, and you might feel like you might want to detach from it. You might be thinking, oh, this is not my soulmate. But I feel like these are the things that we can all overcome if we work on it and the other party is willing to work on it. So the intention is writing all of these things down and then going, going forward. I'm trying to read at the same time your messages, guys. Sorry about that. So we're going to burn them all off so we can clear all these things. Okay, the negativity. We have a hangman here coming up, right? Reversed. Hangman actually indicates patience, perspective, surrender, it says here. I think this is actually indicative of a pause. Maybe you are not really progressing. That's actually the forward momentum stops, and a negative pause basically in the relationship. It's not moving, it's stagnant. Let's write it down. We're going to burn all of these so you can have a fun relationship, or maybe you can attract one. So yeah, sure. Mary, let me go through this. I'm going to pull like 6 more cards, and then like it's going to complete to 6. And then you can ask your question, okay? And let's go. We have here King of Swords, clear-minded, decisive, and rational. Okay, this is also another blockage. I feel like King of Swords sometimes seems like a very reasonable person who's stoic and who is, thank you, Mary, and who is stoic, who's reasonable, who's logical. However, in love, sometimes logic is out the door. We need to think about, like, we need to focus on the heart matters. Okay, what do you feel about it? Because sometimes you can look at a person and say, this is my ideal person. They check all the boxes, but then they give you a weird gut feeling. Okay, you look at them, they do something, they say something, they act in a way that gives you a weird gut feeling. And if you're always stoic and if you're always looking at the logical side, you can miss that gut feeling. That's why always logical is not good. I'm going to express this as missing your physical signs, okay? In the relationships. We're going to burn these all off. These are the negative stuff, okay? Hi, Gypsy women. We have Eight of Pentacles. This is about evolving, okay, learning, hard work, dedication. So that something might be missing in the relationships that you're currently experiencing as well. Let's write it down. We're going to burn them all off. Hi, Michael. And yep. So we're going to, this is dedication. So missing dedication. That's another thing that we're going to burn off of your relationship or the relationships that you had experienced in the past. Maybe the person in front of you, you have dedicated, you gave your all, but they weren't doing that. So we're burning that. If this is a karmic thing, we're also going to burn that off. We're going to have here, okay, generosity, gifts, inner child, and nostalgia. This is, I feel like this is also something missing. And I feel like these are all representative of the love languages, like clear communication and like heartfelt connection and dedication in the relationships are very important. And also generosity, giving gifts, sharing that inner childs are actually matching together. And I feel like this can be also something missing. The inner child's children, maybe even not connecting. So this can be something that you had experienced in the relationship so far. Okay. Hi, Umar. And okay, Damir is the one. Mary, I'm going to take a look at your question right away. So we're going to, these are the things. I should have brought a little plate, but I didn't. These are the things that actually showed up as the collective right now watching for you. These are the things that are missing in the relationships at this point. And even if you're not really feeling or seeing them, this seems like they are missing. Okay, so we're going to burn them off. What we have here is this satisfaction and it gets boring time to time. We have forward momentum. Maybe you start a relationship and they stop. And then another thing we have here is a pause and being stagnant, being too logical and missing your physical connections, the physical signs coming to you from your body that there's something wrong if you're missing those. Also, not having dedication, the other person is not committing. That's a massive problem in the relationships as well. And your inner child is not really connecting with the other person. These are the things we're clearing. This is what I do when I'm clearing. I've folded away from myself because I'm clearing these. We're letting these go. And I'm going to use this candle as the holder of these stuff. If I can open it up, which I couldn't. Wow, okay. I broke this off. All right, it's okay. They have to go anyways. So these are New Year's candles. Let's burn this off and clear all of these out of your current energy so we can attract dedication, fun, forward momentum, connection, and reflection, connecting together, being on the same page, and giving each other like solid signs instead of being maybe always logical, also being romantic at the same time, dedication, commitment, and also playing well together, because it's very important in the relationships. If you're not playing together with a person, if they're not really committed, it's not really the commitment, but it's about like liking the same things, liking the same type of food and going to the same, watching same stuff. Okay, so if you're missing any of these, we're now clearing all of that. Okay, so let's burn it all out and clear all these stuff. I'm gonna let it burn, and I'm gonna get to Mary's question right now. Hi, Mary. Okay, let's see what's coming forward. And you have asked the question, when will you have time? Is Damir the one? Okay, when I will have time, I will have time right now. Are you gonna have a permanent breakup? Is he the one? Let's see. Yes, let's see. Is Damir the one for Mary? Well, it seems like here there's like giving and receiving in between you and him. I don't 100%, this doesn't really show if you're the one or not, but for the time being, for this timeline, it seems like you guys are compatible, which is a positive sign. But the thing is, if you do not communicate right now, this sword might be the thing that is cutting off everything. Like if you didn't mention the zodiac, what we have here, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I don't know if anyone is you or him or have there on their chart. One of you have to reach out. Maybe the younger one needs to reach out if you're the younger one in the relationship, or the one that is less experienced, or the one who is a much like looks at from the like I think this is you, and you're the younger one. You're gonna reach out, and I feel like here he's the Gemini. We have Gemini energy here. He's gonna communicate, okay, about the future. But the outcome is, I see there's a heartbreak coming forward either way, because this person might be, because Cancer and Gemini is like you are a water sign and this person's an air sign. You think with your heart, they think with their mind. Like I said, the King of Swords came forward. He's the King of Swords. They think what's reasonable, and they like to communicate as well. I feel like this person is going to talk to you, but the outcome seems like, again, disappointment either way. Okay, the glass half empty. This person's, I feel like maybe they keep seeing where you're lacking things. Okay, they keep looking at the glass half empty. You're seeing the empty part of the glass. So even if you try to make it work, he might find fault. Okay, let's see. But this is not really the ending. We have Six of Wands here. This can really direct your attention towards something or somebody else available for you, which is going to be also a fast energy coming forward. So but the communication can really bring clarity to you. So this person might have somebody else in their life. This is Cancer, Chariot. So you're walking away from that town really fast. You might find out something about this person, the information news coming forward really fast, and this is you leaving the old town behind and moving forward to a new town. You're not really dwelling in that space either, but there is something you need to learn, which is also your victory. Okay, you're going to be really happy when you find that out. Maybe this person has like somebody else arranged marriage, or maybe something this can be also indicative of that. Something that will actually, first you're going to feel disappointment, but then you're going to run away from that town to a new one, a new relationship. Okay. Oh, Robin. Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day. You know what? Sometimes it's better to let someone go. And on the bottom, the shadow side is actually true love, soulmate connection. Okay. I mean, yeah, that can be something this person not prefer, because I feel like it's also preference. Some people cannot really handle that kind of like responsibility. Children are responsibility, and they're big, like you're raising the future generations basically. And some people cannot really take that. So it can be related to that, but I feel like there's somebody else who's gonna do justice to you is coming forward. And I see here, this is going to be something, a new adventure also, something that you can trust. That's the shadow side of what's happening here. There's something better. Someone better is coming forward who's going to maybe align with you, a soulmate connection. This person might not be the soulmate connection. At this time, maybe you started out the relationship as equals, you're giving and receiving. It was fun in the beginning, but moving forward, it can be really disappointing. And even if you communicate, you're going to understand this is going to be something that's not good. But on the bright side of it, there's something else is waiting for you. There's another victory. Yeah, there's a victory here. Maybe that's the thing too. We have like the Knight of Swords is communication as well. Page of Swords is communication. You need to be straightforward and communicate. And if he accepts that, then yeah, there are things working out here. Justice can also be interpreted as like a legal procedure, a marriage happening too. But I mean, when it comes to the communication with him, it's going to initially end up like in a disappointment. Okay, he might not really offer what you are desiring to. That can be the situation here. All right, guys, do you have any other questions so far? How are you doing so far? How is your Valentine's Day going? I would like to have a little chat too. Drop a heart down below. If you have a Valentine, drop a heart down below, a red heart. If you don't, you can drop a pink one, which I would love to see. Yeah, more down. That's the part. It's like if it's sometimes, like I said, a boring relationship, we see some relationships as boring, but that's actually peaceful. But if you're having so much like fun one day of the week and so much stress the other 6 days of the week, stress, disagreements, that's really draining. And you have like a heavy burden too. You have like, I don't want to say heavy burden because it's fun, but also it's a responsibility. You're raising the future generations, future of the world, basically. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Exactly, Robin. So let's pull some cards for each sign. We're going to start with Aries. I'm going to write them down here. Hi, Mary. How are you doing today? I broke my apple. I got these for Christmas from IKEA. They served me well, but I couldn't open. I'm not even sure how I broke this. I'm not even that strong of a person. Is it welded? I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to open it right now. Oh, no. No, I need to call up my sister or someone. Okay, let's write down Aries. And let's pull some cards for Aries for Valentine's Day. Aww. Why did you get separated, Mary? What happened? Or like he's on a trip or something. He's not with you. We have for Aries a conflict, competition. Okay, so is the person competing with you? Maybe you're choosing to have like power struggles, or maybe there's a power struggle in your relationships. There's too many cooks in the kitchen. You're all trying to fight for riding the horse. So when two people actually ride the horse, one sits on the front. If it's not a carriage, I feel like it's a marriage. But if this is a relationship, it's a single horse most of the time. And in that case, like you need to switch if you are, that's the situation here. If you want to make all the decisions, the other person may be feeling left out. You might have to give them, because it seems like you're either you or them. Either you need to speak up and say, you know what, I want to make some decisions as well. I want to decide where we're going to eat tonight, kind of decisions as well. And, oh, okay, that's good though. It means that he's going to come back. So for Aries, we're going forward here. So you might be feeling like, yeah, there's too many cooks in the kitchen, or maybe someone actually leading the relationship all the time, and that's giving dissatisfaction. In order for that to get, okay, you need to reset the relationship. Reset meaning it's going to start with the first self-love, self-care, and that's going to open your heart, open the other person's heart into actually understanding each other, because you're going to start to care for yourself, and then that's going to start empathy within you towards that other person. And you need to make sure also the other person has the capability to like indulge into this also for themselves, because you can only love another person as much as you love yourself, and the other person doesn't really have that. It can be a problem. Okay, Aries. And then now we're gonna get to Leo. Let's see, Leo, what is happening when it comes to relationships and love for you. And then let's pull some cards. Okay, let's see. Hi, Nifemi. I think I don't know if I butchered that. Hi. Let's see. Leo, temperance, harmony, moderation, right action. So if this is okay, new love coming forward for some of you guys, and this is going to be something for the long term. If you're looking for someone new in the apps or such, I feel like temperance is coming to you and tell you that, you know what, you need to first calm down. Okay, you need to have inner balance, and this might be also slowing down a little bit, doing things in moderation. So this doesn't mean that lock yourself inside at home. It means that you can still go out on dates and meet new people, but you might have to do it in moderation. Basically, you cannot really rush into from one person to another. Or if this is your current relationship, you need to just hold the brakes a little bit. Maybe you're getting too close, too intimate too suddenly, if that's the case. Or if this is a long-term relationship, maybe it's time to just, just spend some part time, because it seems like that's going to boost your self-love as well, which is going to reflect back into your relationship. And if this is something new, Page of Pentacles indicates this is actually slow and steady. It is going to be a grounded, focused, and long-term relationship. And if this is something that's been going for a while now, there's a reset in the relationship. The emotions are going to rise again, and it's going to also maybe pave another 10 years. Okay, let's see. We have Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so we're gonna go with fires first, and then we'll dive into earth, and then we'll go from there. Okay, if you don't know your element, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is fire. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is earth. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is air. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is water. Okay, Saggy moon, Sagittarius. Now we're looking into what's going on with love for you. Okay, what's blocking, what's coming, what you need to know about love, relationships. We have Knight of Swords. It seems like here you're actually determined when it comes to going after someone or making a relationship become alive. Like you're very good at that. You're spontaneous, you're adventurous, but the thing is, the communication might be missing. Knight of Swords indicates clear communication, fast, and like ambitious. Also, he's going forward, so you might have to, this time, if you're interested in someone, or if you have a relationship currently and you're not really seeing any progress, or you want to change things around, you need to quickly communicate. You need to talk to this person really quickly. Temperance is your energy too, but this doesn't mean that the pressuring the other person, because temperance means that, okay, talk to them, send them the text quickly, but this doesn't mean that ask them to marry you tomorrow. It's just temperance means that slow and steady. Communicate your intentions. It is going to, hi Cindy, how are you doing today? Hi Luke, hi Mary again. So be determined, know the end results, what you want to do in this relationship, so you're not wasting your time, your other person's time, but communicate it clearly to other person with moderation, which will end up bringing Knight of Cups here, heart-led, romantic, and kind, loving relationship. It's going to end up being, and it's going to be like equal exchange, because we can see the cup here, the Knight of Cups coming forward. We don't know which person is actually going to bring that. You might be Sagittarius. You might have this water romantic energy in your chart as well. You might have that kind of attitude too. So you might bring this to the relationship as well. But I feel like this is also going to be, the cup will be received. It's going to be accepted. Okay, when you approach it with this attitude of gentleness and moderation and harmony. Okay, let's see now who we have. Who do we have here? We finished the Sagittarius. I'm going to post it on the channel as well. So if you haven't watched Seeing Your Sign, we passed Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You can see those later on. Then we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. These are earth signs, guys. Earth. Grounded earth signs. Let's see. We're going to start with the Taurus energy. Thank you so much, Robin. Yeah, I appreciate if you can give this one a like, comment down below. This is live right now, but if you're not watching live, I appreciate that. Taurus, generosity, gifts, inner child, and nostalgia. We're looking at if there's a blockage in love, what's coming your way, what you're missing, what the other person, if you have a person in your life, what they want. So it seems like here, okay, Taurus, you tend to be really harsh with yourself and with others as well. Okay, maybe there was a time that you had a good connection with someone. There was generosity, gift giving. Your inner child were actually like communicating perfectly. However, something happened. I see here there's a judgment day came forward. Something happened and you didn't forgive this person, or you had a hard time connecting back again. Something, this can be also, hi Debbie, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day. I appreciate that. And so something happened and you fell apart basically, and you couldn't forgive this person, or maybe you couldn't come together, this person. Okay. So the judgment day is actually suggesting that it's the past is the past now. And this person is compatible with you, and you have the King of Cups here. This is actually a heart based connection, maybe even a soulmate energy, because Single Cups also indicates soulmate. This can be a person. You can create like magic in your life when you come together. However, you need to be also supportive, and you need to be gentle with what has happened here with the judgment. Maybe you need to be a little bit forgiving, understanding, because you tend to be really patient with people when you allow them into your life. However, when you don't really get what's happening, or maybe you take it as something repulsive or not really your way, you can cut them off completely. And I feel like the judgment day is that you don't feel like this person can have a second chance. But the thing is, it seems like there's something happening here. There's true love, and you can reignite it by being a little bit gentle with yourself first, and then with the other person. Okay, a little bit forgiving is actually the karma. Actually, forgiveness is coming forward. Maybe there's apology. Maybe there's like a missing connection that you have bypassed because of what has happened. But it seems like there's a healing also coming forth here. Okay, Taurus. Let's dive into Virgo now. I have a gap in there. Yeah, true. I know. I have a gap in there. It's probably going to fall behind it. We have this weird thing in my house. On the corners of the wall, there's some things that I cannot really push the furniture all the way back to the wall. So if I put it up, it might fall in there. It's okay. But I'm going to put it right here. It says Virgo. Now we're doing Virgo, okay? Let's do Virgo now. Okay, what's going on, Virgo? What? This is actually, something's amazing happening for you, but I'm going to tell you what's going on here. You're really afraid of starting a new journey, maybe, when it comes to love. Thank you. Okay, so we're right here. It seems like here you are worried. Maybe you don't want to allow someone new into your life because of the things happened in the past. But I feel for you, this is very clear, something amazing and very exciting coming forward, Virgo. And if you are, like, you might have Venus Virgo, guys. It doesn't have to be your sun sign. If you are actually in the past didn't really experience the love you wanted, or something didn't go right, you might, yeah, actually have the fears. However, something really exciting coming into your life. You tend to not like the change. You like, your, as an earth sign, you like to expected stuff, and it seems like you're going to end up where you would like to end up, because the Hierophant can symbolize marriage and stability and structured relationship also, which has a spiritual connection. Okay, but it's going to start exciting. Okay, it's going to be really exciting, fun. You're going to actually enjoy when this relationship comes forward, and you're going to have like maybe an adventurous new beginning and excitement. And then it's going to progress into stability and for longevity, it seems here. But the first things first, that you need to, yeah, this is actually some fears coming forward. Okay, worry, overthinking, self-doubt. Maybe you're doubting that you're not going to be able to open yourself fully, or the other person, like you're doubting the connection, you're doubting if there's going to be, like, you're going to be on the same page, you're going to have the same hobbies. It can be that way as well, or if you're going to be able to thrive together, because some couples can really drive each other down, and that's really hurtful for both parties. But it seems like there's something exciting coming forward, which is going to have longevity for you. Okay, but it's first you need to get over the fearful part. Let's see, we have Capricorn now. Capricorn is also an earth sign. Let's see. Capricorn tend to be also decisive on what kind of relationship they want. And if you're Capricorn, do comment down below, okay? Let's see. Capricorn. What's coming your way? Capricorn, let's see. Okay, this is actually something very good. This is some of you might be really manifesting a new relationship, that you're going to have an equal exchange, giving, receiving, charity. You're going to really like balance each other out as well, because we have the scales here fully balanced. And this can be someone who's going to understand your love language. Again, fear coming forth. Okay. And that can be something terrifying, because maybe you never experienced. That's what actually makes us fear. Okay, when you never experience something that the other person's loving, understanding, giving, gift giving, like there's like languages of love, like physical touch, and words of affirmation, gift giving, service, those kind of like there's languages of love, and this person is actually hitting all of those that you understand your love language. It can be really scary, because it can feel it doesn't feel safe. It can be fake. It can feel fake. And so you're gonna have those kind of like, if this, when this person shows up, because it can be also an earth sign like you, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, you might have self-doubt. You might be thinking, is this person even real? Okay. However, if you can overcome that fear, this is going to be something for the long term as well. And it's going to be something that you'll be celebrating. It can be even ending up being like I feel like if 4 of Wands is a wedding, 3 of Cups is like an engagement party. Okay. Can it really end up being serious? Yeah, you might have a little fears here. It seems like he likes to exchange things, material things, love, but then you might have fears of losing, and that can block them to maybe even show their love. But it seems like there's an engagement, there's a commitment, there's a celebration and party, even friendship coming forward. And I feel like in this relationship there might be even some abundance, and it can increase your abundance as well, because when you are compatible with the person, and when you're on the same page with your person, it can really help you activate the law of attraction as well, and help you attract all the blessings of the world. You can like manifest your desired life together with this person. And now we're gonna go with Libra. These are air signs. We're going with Libra, Gemini, then afterwards Aquarius. Then we're gonna have Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. I need to make a, after I upload the live, I'm planning to upload this live. If you haven't catch up yet, or if you are watching it afterwards, you can check the description box down below or the first comment. I can put these as like what do you call it? I couldn't even think about right now. Timestamps. That's what they are. Hi, Eco. How you doing? Let's see. What do we have here? Libra. Let's see, Libra. What's going on, Libra? No way. Okay. Wait, I feel like this is what you need to deal with right now in love. Okay. It seems like you have been on a pause for a while now, and but this is actually a good pause, so you can change your perspective about love, because maybe you had negative experiences in the past. Now it seems like you are surrendering to what's coming your way. And I feel like for some of you, good things are coming forward. But before, you need to deal with the inner conflict that you have. Because I see kind of like I'm going to say it, it's like a pity party here. You might be feeling, oh, I'm so sad. I lost all this love, all these things, and I have inner conflict. I don't know if I should ask that person out, or if I should accept their apology, the other one's apology, or maybe I should just go with somebody else or something completely different. There's inner conflict and disappointment. This is blocking the love. Like, this is very clearly speaking. We have 2 5s already here, completes the 10. 5 is new adventure. As a numerical number, it's a new adventure, travel. So that's the way to go. You cannot really change the past, and you keep seeing the glass half empty. However, your 2 cups are full already. You have learned your lessons from the past experiences. Hi, Gypsy women. And if you're Mars and okay. Yeah, I think Jupiter and Libra, Venus, I think these are love readings. Venus is relationships, but Jupiter, Jupiter can relate to it. I think Mars is a little bit more about career stuff. And the thing is going on with Libra here, let me tell you, inner conflict is going to resolve when you accept going on a new adventure rather than looking back in the past. Maybe you're blaming yourself. Oh, I should have done this. I should have done that. No, that's not the case. That's not going to heal it. The pause, maybe you haven't had a relationship for a while, or maybe you're having a pause in the relationship. It seems like if you go back into it, there's going to be conflict. This is not something that is made for you. There's something new and something better is waiting. But you need to, like with number 5 here coming twice, be open to explore new things, maybe go into new environments and socialize with a different person or different people. Okay, let's see the Gemini right here. Hello, Gemini Gypsy women. There you go. Let's see what's happening with your energy when it comes to love. Is there a blockage? Because it cannot always come really positive. Sometimes it just shows us, like with the Libra, what's blocking it. So that's what the purpose is, to see, so we can correct it. Okay, Gemini. This was on the bottom a second ago. I don't know if you caught it. And what I see here is, okay, so some of you are in a relationship. This is actually a burden to you. You're carrying someone on your back, guys. And you like it or not, there's going to be an ending coming forward. And I feel like this is something you actually saying, you know what, enough is enough. You are the one riding the horse here. You're saying, like, as soon as you take charge, as soon as you say, okay, this is too much for me. I don't want to carry someone on my back, an adult person on my back anymore. I'm going to move on. Something's going to come to an end. This person is not going to be accepting that. I feel like the other party might even say, you know what, if you don't want me, I don't want you at all. But the thing is, the best part of it is you're going to be moving on really fast. This is 6 of Swords, is a fast energy. You're not going to be dwelling on this issue for so long. You're just going to be like, okay, now it's time to move on, because you're going to be, I mean, there's this saying, up to here, like to above you show above your head, top of your head. It's like you're already fed up with the situation and you're waiting for a sign, or you're waiting for some things to already come to an end. So it seems like as soon as it comes to an end, from choppy waters, you see the waves here, you're going to be moving on to a calmer shore, maybe even very fast, very quick, and in a relationship that is compatible with you. Because This is fire. This is Scorpio is water. This is air. This is something that is compatible with you. You're just going to be immediately moving on to something that is much more compatible because now you know what you truly want, what you can actually handle, and what really is going to be something that is satisfying for you. Now you know what that is, okay? Let's get to Aquarius now. We had an Aquarius here. You can comment down below. Let's see, Aquarius, what's going to happen for you or what you need to know when it comes to relationships. And then we can jump into the water signs. Aquarius. Hierophant. I mean, this is like, you're too wise for your own good, guys. You know, I mean, I don't know if you're too experienced, but the Hierophant is a wise person. You're too wise when it comes to relationships, and this might be causing you to like critique the person coming into your life, but relationships are also a work of collaboration. So if you're mentoring a person coming into your life without even knowing, sometimes subconsciously without knowing that you might be mentoring a person coming into your life, it might really cause a confusion. Okay, we have here confusion. So the thing is, maybe it's better to look at find a person that you can collaborate with, not only like in the emotional level. This can be maybe someone that you can work together, even if you don't work together. Maybe look at this person like, if I would work with this person, how would we actually support each other? And if that would work out, because it seems like for you, relationships are, we have the Hierophant here, he's sitting on a box. You might have like a certain structure in your mind that how a relationship should go. And teamwork, here you have, seems like you need to find someone aligning with that teamwork mindset. Because if you don't do that, there's going to be a lot of confusion because you have a lot of creative ideas. You have a lot of maybe even like plans in your mind. And maybe when it comes to relationships, you want to do a lot of things differently. Or maybe a lot of things planned in advance. And this person, whoever comes into your life, cannot really catch up with you. Because like I said, you're too good for your own, like you're too smart or too authoritative for your own good. Like you are very clear of what you want. So that's why when it comes to relationships, you might want to choose someone who can collaborate with you. And also it says here, choosing wisely, reality versus illusion. So I don't usually like to use this word, but being realistic is also feasible here, because maybe you showing up as a Hierophant, you're really like on a high level, or you're mentally really decisive and you have rules in your mind, but maybe it's time to come back to reality versus illusion here. Whoever is available around you might not really reach to that level. Like, kind of sounds like lowering your standards, which I don't like that. But it can be also, if you're in a relationship right now in a certain person and it seems like they are collaborating and doing their best, maybe it's a little bit being understanding when it comes to them, okay? And or if you're in a situation to choose someone to your relationship as a relationship, this suggests that choosing wisely is important. The illusion can also be choosing someone who is wild, adventurous, but who doesn't like to settle down, okay? And that can be a problem if you want a long-term stable relationship. All right. So that can be the illusion part of it, which sounds actually much more reasonable. If you're choosing someone who doesn't want to settle down, who just don't want a relationship, then that can create that illusion. Hello, Cancer. Welcome. Yeah, you're both. Yeah, that Aquarius, the energy actually is compatible. If you have air in your as your sun, moon, or rising, you can get along with air signs as well. A Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, very well. But if you don't have any, you're all water sign or earth sign, that can be a problem. If you don't have any of those in your chart, the air signs can be a problem. Let's see, Cancer, what's happening with you when it comes to love. Is there a blockage? Is there something coming your way? We have someone adventurous here. 5 of Cups. Oh, this person? Seems like this person disappointed you. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here. It says loyal, dynamic, assertive, but dynamic part doesn't really fit with you too much because this person might be someone who likes to have who likes to date multiple people at the same time, which can be the massive problem here. And that's why I feel like you have here the glass half empty, disappointment and regret. Um, I feel like this is not really the case that you should just start to see what you have learned out of this situation. If you were in a relationship with someone who wasn't loyal, who was actually their eyes, like you're looking to at them, but they're looking outside. It's not really for you to feel bad about your choices. It's about for you to realize that there's someone out there for you. There's someone better for you. Okay. And we have Four of Swords. This is actually coming forward to as a message to take a pause. You need to take a pause. You need to rest. You need to recuperate and rejuvenate. And self-care. Take care of yourself first and give yourself the love first. And then someone compatible who's going to reflect that energy exactly back to you is going to show up. Okay. So if you're planning, okay, we broke up. Now I want to find somebody new. I'm going to jump into a new relationship. That can be draining. Again, like you already lost some energy here. The Three Cups spilled is your disappoint, like the energy left. Now for the new energy, you need to recover, give yourself the time, go get some massages. And after that, you will actually attract the right person because Cancer, there you go, the Chariot. It's the shadow side of it. Is someone compatible with you is going to put the real work in, okay? Overcome the obstacles, will come forward, okay? Now we'll get to the Pisces. Hello, Pisces. Are you there? Are you hearing me? Hello, Davika. Welcome. All right, now let's see. We have Pisces. King of Wands again. What's going on with this person? Oh, okay. Oh my God. What? This King of Wands is again, his eyes are out there. So I'm not going to like gender specify this. The King of Wands can be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, someone who is confident, dynamic, assertive, but at the same time a masculine energy. It can be a feminine too. But it seems like this can be a person or this can be an attitude. Someone with I'm so free, I don't commit type of energy might be actually ruining a relationship here. The Tower moment is the divine intervention and sudden change, but I feel like some of you might be, look at him. Look at him falling off his castle right there. Okay? The Tower. The tower is on fire. It's been struck by lightning, but you can see it's actually crumbling down already. It was meant to be. This had to go down. And some of you are really losing this kind of relationship, or some things are not really going the right way because you need to get set free. Okay, maybe some things weren't really going right because this was something really tying you down, not allowing you to grow. And if that's the case, this is like trapped, powerless, uncertain. But the thing is, you can see these threads wrapping around her. The straps are actually loose. You can break free from them anytime. Pisces, we're talking to Pisces right now. And if you're maybe you're in a relationship that you're not questioning this person's motives and what they're doing, and they're not really allowing you to do that. Seems like here they might have like a mental hold around you. They're mentally holding you down. What if this is not really working, and if you're trying to make it work because you feel loved, but not really, you're not seeing the love, seems like it's gonna go away. Okay, and it's going to, if there's something over there that you need to know, it's going to be revealed to you. And I feel like this is also going to free you. It's going to be a freeing experience, even if you're feeling like I had to be in this space forever. Seems like this is going to be something that's going to free you. Okay, from the bonds that hold you back so far. Okay, we have someone here. Raggedy Amazon cards. Well, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. Amazon cards. All right, guys, let's see. Now we're going to the Scorpio. What does Scorpio wants to know, needs to know as a water sign Scorpio for this Valentine's Day? Pisces was a little depressing. I don't understand why. Do you guys have... Oh, yeah, I got them. Yeah. I don't know about China, but yeah, they're very cute though. I like the pink matching with my nail. All right, guys. This is Scorpio. Scorpio seems like enjoying their things. This is not sponsored, by the way. I would like to say that too. Yeah, I got them, but because I like pink color. We have Scorpio here, and the Scorpio seems like here, you are really living the dream life, guys. Maybe because Nine of Pentacles indicates being self-sufficient, also like living your best life. Okay. So if you're living your best life, it's really becomes really hard to invite somebody else into your life. That's why I feel like here, if you would like a relationship, you need to start planning what kind of a person that you want, big dreams, planning, visualization, maybe plan about your wedding, write down what kind of a person that you want in your life if you want one, because the Nine of Pentacles is a very strong card. It says like, I am happy with my life, I have everything going great, and I'm confident, and I can maybe even get anyone I want. If you have that vibe, it's like planning is going to be just step away from receiving this person anyway. So one of the best readings so far, and it seems like here, which when you are dreaming big dreams, planning, visualization, says like when you are really manifesting intentionally your heart's desire, you're going to be manifesting, you're going to be receiving that, because we have here the Empress. She is the divine mother. She is the receiving energy. Masculine energy is the Emperor. He is actually the action. He takes action. He goes towards it. He makes the first move. The Empress is the one who waits, and she takes the seed and nurtures it, gives birth to it. So it seems like when you decide and when you clear with your intentions, you're going to be able to get this your heart's desire, and you can see the heart next to her, and it's going to be something big. I feel like with the Empress's energy. Okay, it's going to be something big. It's going to be something satisfying, and it's also going to be something maybe even nurturing, or it can be someone actually bringing out your nurturing side. And I also want to mention this can also be like a good positive exchange of gifts and relationship, or the positive exchange of energy. Basically is you're going to be giving willingly and receiving willingly as well, like a balanced one. I feel Two of Cups energy, even though we didn't get it for you. Okay. All right, guys. Are you still there? Are you watching? Scorpio. This was for Scorpio. And that's all for today. Would you like to ask any questions? This was reading for Valentine's Day. Hi, Debbie. Thank you for being here. And yeah, let's pull some oracle cards. If you're still here. I saw this other comment here. I don't know if she's here too. Let me see. I get distracted really easily because I have ADHD. So I'm going to pull some spiritual messages too, because I feel like love is a spiritual thing as well. It's not only like emotions or like heart matter. It's something that is, one of my friends back in the day, she told me that it's actually love, romantic love, or a love of a child, love of a pet, is a way that we can feel the energy of the how God loves us. The God is love, so that's the energy that we can only feel it through love. Loving someone else is also a part of it. We have a journey here. May you seek adventure. This kind of seems like a steps to the ocean. Ocean is water, water is emotions. So you can start to look for a new adventure. Even if you're in a relationship, you can start exploring new things. This new Valentine's Day, you might be actually focusing on going on a little adventure. It can be even just taking a walk to, today is Saturday, you can take a walk to the ice cream shop on the corner if you've never been there before. Take a walk around the park. It can be different. Do something different with your Valentine or for yourself, maybe. We have gratitude here. May you honor all that you receive, the love that you receive today. And even if it's not romantic, take it as the love of the universe with you, the God's love, and begin. May you start as if you have already begun. So what would you feel, what would you experience if you were in a relationship right now? And if you want a good one, or if you have one already and if you want to improve, start from today to what, how would you act in this new thing? Okay, start to experience, start to practice it today, because it seems like it's already a new journey coming forward. Okay, timestamps at the end of the video. This is what I'm going to do after I post this one. I'm going to go in there and find those like minutes and such, and I'm going to post them in the description box and probably on the first comment, and you can find them there. Okay, baby. All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed this reading. I would like to thank you for being here, and I wish you a magical and beautiful Valentine's Day. Bye. Thank you so much. Bye bye.